how has the concept of duty of care evolved? I imagine that, in the past, it was something like people were aware that they had obligations to look after their employees if they're on assignment and stuff like that. But,
Mhm.
as certain scenarios, people encounter certain scenarios, the scope sort of broadens. Could you explain sort of the evolution of duty of care and
Yeah.
as companies see that?
Yeah, absolutely. So events like September 11th, various hurricanes, COVID-19, all of these things have made it abundantly clear that companies need to be prepared to take action when these types of events come up. Sometimes they are going to have warning and sometimes they're not going to have warning. So having procedures in place for any of these items that can take a company by surprise is going to end up being best practice.
So you said, 9/11, you have Katrina, obviously COVID was a big one.
Right.
Is there any change in practices that you notice during those, I guess, punctuated bouts of upheaval?
Mhm. I think the main change of practice is really the preparation for their employees. When individuals are getting ready to go on an assignment or they are traveling, it's really important for companies to prepare those individuals for things that could happen. So really, understanding what their resources are if they do have any kind of a medical emergency, if there is an emergency that takes place from an environmental standpoint, what exactly they need to do so they're not caught up in that trying to wonder what to do at the last minute, trying to get a hold of someone who may not be prepared for them to call. Honestly, it does not happen as often as you think, but again, it really depends on the locations of that company. If they know that they are in an area that could potentially have issues arise, then they are going to be more in tune to having procedures set up prior to an event happening.